Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money with your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 608 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today I'm going to talk about side hustles. All right. I know I'm known mostly for internet and digital marketing and professional speaking and entrepreneurship, but I also know that sometimes you just need to pull in cash. So this episode is going to be about some cool ways you can do that. And if you hear any noise in the background, I got a little rat dog here that's as cute as a button, and we got the rescue husky that's howling all the time. So we'll just go along with it. Hey, hope you didn't miss episode 607. That was Proton Mail. If you're worried about email privacy and all kinds of other privacy issues, I've got the program for you, Proton Mail. And then one more thing, episode 606 was a great business card trick, actually a technique that hardly anyone does, but it'll get you way more website traffic from your business card than fancy paper stock and cute pop-up designs that cost a fortune. This one technique will absolutely do that for you. That was episode 606. And anytime you want to get to a back episode, you put screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number. The business card technique was 606. Proton Mail was 607. And today, Side Hustles is 608. All right, let's get into talking about side hustles. So I promise I'm going to have something for everyone, even if you're at home. And these are in no particular order. So here's an interesting one. If you have a pickup truck or a utility trailer and you happen to live in an area that provides scooters free of charge to get around the city. Now, you can get paid for picking up the scooters, charging the batteries, and returning them to the street. I'm here in Virginia Beach, and my buddy and I were watching the price per scooter. He's got an app on his phone that tells him where to pick him up and where to drop him off and everything. And it was going up to $6.50 per scooter on a holiday weekend from the regular $3.50 per scooter. And he made $1,000 that weekend just picking up scooters, charging them, and taking them back and dumping them off. Another buddy of mine did it part-time aside from his regular job, and he made an extra $1,000 in about 12 days working a couple hours a day. Now, here's the app in Virginia Beach called Lime, and I'm going to give you the names of other apps in different cities. I haven't checked them all out by any means, and I'm sure there's more than this in different cities, but you got Blinky, Blinkee, you got City Scoot, you got Kogo, Kogo, you got, I don't know if this is Felix or Felix, Felyx. You got Curb, and you got Hop Scooters, HOPP Scooters. So that's a pretty cool way to make some money. That's mostly summertime, unless you live in an area that's year-round nice weather on the West Coast maybe. They have them there too, and the prices are probably different. Who knows? But something to check out if you have. But you have to be able to pick up these scooters that are about 40 pounds and load them onto your pickup truck or a utility trailer or something, and then charge them up at home and then bring them back. All right, here's another hustle that uses eBay or buying apps like Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp. And there's other ones, but those are the main ones I use to buy stuff mostly. All right, listen to this deal. I was just browsing Facebook Marketplace for a washer and dryer for my girlfriend and her brother at their house. I saw a really nice front loader washer and dryer that looked in good condition for only $200 for the whole deal. So I messaged the lady and I said, I'll take them if she can demonstrate them working. And she messaged back that she couldn't demonstrate them because she just bought the house and she had her own brand new washer and dryer installed. So I said, oh, thanks, but no thanks. I need to see him working. So a few minutes later, she messaged back and said, I could have them for free if I just got them out of her laundry room, and she was guaranteeing that they worked. And she was a Navy veteran, and I believed her. So the washer was in pretty much perfect shape and retailed for $1,300 new. The dryer was the same and probably retailed for about $500. I got them both for free, and I could have easily relisted them and sold them for $500 easily with absolutely no problem. You can't believe the things you can get for free on these apps. And why are they free? Well, there's lots of reasons. Sometimes whatever you see is just junk that nobody wants, like older TVs. You can't even give them away. And it's a shame, but they should just go to the dump. Don't bother picking one of those up for free. Now, sometimes the people sold the house and they must get it cleaned out of everything for the final walkthrough before closing. Trust me, people don't want to mess up their sale of their house by having stuff in the house which violates their contract on the house, right? You'll see tons of great stuff for a highly discounted price, or the closer they get to their move-out date, the more free stuff they're willing to let go. Now, another thing, and it's kind of a shame, but to your advantage, are divorces and widower. You hear Jenna in there. Widower situations. I got a gorgeous, still in the box, brand new, complete, big name food processor system for pennies on the dollar because the guy's wife had died. Now, of course, I didn't know this from his ad in OfferUp, but I asked him why he was selling it, and he almost broke into tears. And I felt bad for him, certainly, and I expressed my condolences, but I gave him the money, and I left with a beautiful food processor. Now, another situation where I got a super fantastic washer and dryer is the lady of the house remodeled. She repainted her laundry a different color, and she wanted her brand new washer and dryer to match the new color. Well, who am I to argue with her that she told her husband, you get rid of them, that virtually new washer and dryer fast. And so I probably paid only 10% of the actual value. They were virtually new, and they ran for about 7 years before they needed any other service. And they're still running today, right? So you can get great deals just by regularly checking these buying apps. You can start searching the free stuff sections and then just browse whatever categories you want. Now, if you don't have a truck or trailer and you aren't physically capable of handling big stuff, who cares? You could easily handle that food processor box and it would fit in even a compact car. All right. And here's another story of a single mom lady I know who takes $80 to $100 every Saturday and visits all the yard sales within a reasonable distance from her house. She looks at what they have, and for anything that interests her, she goes on eBay on her cell phone to see what that item is selling for. So here's an example. Let's say she saw a Tonka toy dump truck, the nice metal kind, and let's say it was selling for $5 at the yard sale. She would go on her eBay app to see what it's selling for there. All right, so let me tell you about eBay. Take a sidebar here. If you visit eBay and see the search box, right next to the search box is a little link that says advanced search. You click on it, and in her case, she would type in Tonka dump truck. Then, before she hit the search button, she would click a box that said completed listings only. This would bring up all the searches for Tonka dump trucks, there's the dog again, in the last 90 days, and how much they sold for, or if they didn't sell at all. So let's say the average for the Tonka dump truck on eBay was $50. She would buy the one at the yard sale for $5, take it home, and list it for sale on eBay. She did this for all kinds of stuff, and for years, she worked 1 day a week going to yard sales, and I love to do that myself. And except I don't resell the stuff. I, put it in my garage so that's take your junk and give it to me, so I have extra junk. But anyway, She would take the rest of the week listing the things and selling them on eBay. She was clearing $1,000 to $1,100 a week to take care of her kids. And by the way, if you like this idea, you can pretty much copy the listings that other people have made for the same product you're selling. This will save you tons of time writing listings for different products all the time. All right, so here's some things you can do from home. Zoom training, and used to be Skype training. You can, if you know a separate language, you can train that on Zoom or Skype. They're even doing dog training, fitness workouts, nutrition, diet, piano lessons, all kinds of stuff can be done remotely. Blog post writing, copywriting, which, I'm a big fan of copywriting and how important that is, but a lot of people are too lazy to learn it. I have Copywriting 901 class that for $300, you could probably make millions of dollars. Okay. And the little rescue husky is all excited, so we'll get to her in a minute. Social media posting for other companies. I got one student in my school that didn't even graduate and was up to $6,000 a month handling social media for other people. Of course, that's more of an internet stuff that I'm mostly into. All right, what if you're handy with stuff, like a handyman or handywoman stuff? People can't find anybody to do simple things around the house. Trash removal, simple cleaning, grass cutting, snow removal. Hey, people on the holidays are getting paid to put up Christmas lights and then take them down after the holidays, things like that. And check this out. I actually got one of those big, fancy, beautiful postcards in the mail for a service that all they do is clean your stinky garbage cans. That's all their whole service. So there's tons more things that you can do part-time with no long-term commitment that can bring in cash. Just Google side hustles. And you can always use that cash to join my mentor program. So you no longer have to do side hustles. How's that for a blatant and sneaky plug for my services? Check it out at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. And don't forget to pick up a copy of our automation ebook while you're at it at screwthecommute.com/automate free so you can automate your darn business. All right, side hustles can bring in some cash, and I will catch you on the next episode. See you later.